We're applying the strip now to the top of the glass. Very carefully peel off the back end of the strip. If I can get it. Oh, there we go. Try your very best to keep your fingers on the edge so we don't have any fingerprint marks. I think that may have some interference, hopefully not. We'll grab it from the edges. And then we'll align it, as I said, affix it as best as possible to the glass first. I think, oh, I'm one off. There we go. Take your little hammer and push it down. Not going to do it too hard right now. Then we'll push this part down. Oh, go ahead and push this part down. Top. I'm going to keep the hammer there while I push down and align the rest of the strip. Oof. Let's not do that with the nail, but go ahead and push down with the plastic hammer part. And you see, it may be a little bit off. We'll just try again. Feel free to try again with the same strip, but if you handle it too much, perhaps try another one. Here we are. Okay. I'm gonna let the hammer rest for a second. And go ahead and use my fingers. Oh, we're looking good here, y'all. I don't see that much silver. Let's good. There, and voila. Should be no exposed silver.
Yay!
Wow, the hardest part. Now that our PCB2 board with the LCD screen is on, we're going to do the wires. Now they're all different colors and for very specific reasons due to, as you can see, their lengths. We want the red and black to go with the speaker. Then you have white and blue will be attached to the battery. The longest gray one will go on to the antenna. Right in there, we'll show you later. And you have the all life source, called an umbilical cord in some places, that will attach your PCB1 to your LCD screen, as you see here. 5. It'll go like so. So we'll start in the order we've introduced them here. Going to put the speaker wires on. Doesn't matter which side, as long as you have the correct sides going onto your board. So I'm going to stick it in here. Do red first. Bada bing, bada boom. It's time for black. bend it just ever so slightly so we know that it won't come out. And pop it on. There's a speaker. Now that we've connected the wires to the speaker, we'll go ahead and connect the other wires to the board, and we'll connect them all. So you'll notice here it will sit down like so, and you've got your B negative, your negative battery portal on that side, and your battery positive on this side. And as you can see, the 5 umbilical cord main wires there. So we'll flip it, and we'll do white on the B negative, right there. Just bend it down real good. And we'll go ahead and solder that. Then we'll move on to the positive. Slightly. We don't want to smash any of our components. And get this going. There we go. Next, blue. We'll have blue be our positive, right down here be plus. Although I do say we're gonna get an A+ for this one. Yeah. I think so. Let's go. And just like that. All right. Oh, look at that fella got stuck. Okay. Next, move on to your colorful main wires. Well, let's do the antenna next. It's all by its lonesome. Here we go. Ant. Do you notice anything different? There's no hole here. So, go ahead and place the wire on. Right on top. I will probably lay it on top of the board, because once it sits like so, the antenna will be connected over here opposite of the battery. So, place it on the board. And it's time to solder again. Oh. There we go. Snug like a bug in a rug. All right. Go ahead, put all these wires in. Now, it doesn't really matter which color goes into which here, but the colors, those will help us identify where they go on our second board, PCB2. So I'm bending them down. That's all it is, so they don't come out of there. Want to make sure to get a nice big circular solder on there. Make sure to cover all of that metal so that they don't expose or break off. And we're gonna connect them. First, I'm gonna move this one so it doesn't touch. We don't get any unwanted interference there. Okay. Heat, solder, solder, heat. Heat, solder, solder, heat. Okay. Huh? Heat. Solder, heat. we go. Our wires are all attached. We'll go ahead now and place the tuning wheel onto the tuning board. It'll snap right there. And we'll screw it in with one of the smaller screws in your pile with the teeny tiny screwdriver. Goes. Still a little loose, so we're gonna tighten it a bit more. And it's already turning, you see? That's nice. Speaker cables. I may have misspoke earlier. Speaker 1 and speaker 2. You will see the SP1, SP2. Stick them through there and whichever one, as long as they're both on there. I'm going to do one at a time so that it doesn't fall out. But if you want to do them both at a time and that's how you work best, then so be it. Right.
That is a beautiful glove.
That one is not coming off. No, it's not. We'll go ahead and put the black one in. Seems like it's, there we go. Bend it down. Place it ever so gently. And solder it in. There we go. Next, we want to do the antenna, which is right here. Beautiful frequency catcher. We'll take our washer, this little metal piece here, and this is so that once we take our gray wire, we can solder it directly onto the metal and not onto the plastic of your receiver kit. So this rectangular part will actually go in through this hole. Put it through, see it coming out there, make sure that they're aligned, and hold both sides so it doesn't go through. And we're gonna go ahead and screw that in right away. That'll be the fattest, biggest screw. Ooh, so it holds it down. Go. Hope you can see it all right. Okay. And there's your antenna. Put it in its little home. And go ahead and solder the gray. Don't want to get your wires crossed here. And you can slip it right in there. Just tuck it in nice, just a bit. And I'll go ahead and solder that. There we go. Just a little bit more. And that should be in.